Alright, hey everyone, it's Ian here from TRS Team Real Salty with another YouTube video. This video is a recent standard league challenge that happened the weekend of Pokemon Day. So around the same time that Orlando and Oregon regionals was going on, we went to a league challenge in Sherman, Texas. So this is round 2 of the LC. I wasn't there in time to get everything set up, but I did a quick one. And so the video here is a little off. It's not within the frame of the border. And once I caught that, I didn't have enough time to work on it. So this is the only recorded game. So it just so happened to be against me and Jordan, another member from the Team Real Salty team. So Jordan is playing Seismitoad Bats, I believe, and I'm playing Night March with the Fighting Fury Belt and the Puzzle of Time. So here we're just waiting for the rounds to start. We're both currently 1-0, so we got paired up. My first game I played against, I'm not sure exactly what it was. From what I remember, the player was, it was their second league challenge. And that one was kind of a rough game the way it started, but I pulled through and won that one. So I go first. I've got the Fighting Fury belt that I put on the Joltik. For some reason I can't come up with names. So anyway, I get the battle compressor, and I can't quite remember what I have in my hand right now. But I know for sure that I discarded the Juniper or Sycamore and the 2 Lampents. And that's essentially what you want to do with that deck. So, yeah, and the Fighting Fury belt, that's going to add an extra 40 HP to the Joltik. So now Joltik's at 70 HP and its attack's going to do plus 10. So, it's right there you can't really see it because of the glare, but Jordan is started with the Seismitoad EX. So the good thing about that is that I'm gonna last one hit regardless if he gets a muscle band or not. So I go ahead and do setup. I believe that is 4 extra cards. I put the Jirachi Stellar Guidance, or not Stellar Guidance, the Stardust attack, whatever it does, where it becomes basically attack proof if I'm able to discard a DC or some sort of special. So I get town map. Jordan definitely pointed out that that's not good. I've got my 2 out of my 3 stadiums there. So I get the trainer's mail, and I think here I take a very long time trying to find out. But what we learned from recent regionals is that I'm not slow playing here, I'm pro playing. So that's another pro tip. And Jordan pointed out there, he's like, man, you're so pro. You're taking forever on that. That's a straight up top tier strategy. I was like, yeah, I know. So I can't really see what I've got. Trying to decide. I'm pretty sure what I'm trying to figure out is what I'm getting, because I have an Ultra Ball. Or now I have an Ultra Ball. So I remember I had a Shaman in my hand, so I go ahead and Ultra Ball Lampent for a Shaman. And right now I'm just trying to get as much of the Night Marchers in the deck. I'm worried that he's going to get his DCE and he's going to stop my item usage, so I'm trying to use as many items as I can. And so I get a Lampent here, so I Ultra Balled a Lampent and a Shaman to get a Lampent. I'm assuming that I'm gonna either Juniper if I haven't, or Sycamore if I hadn't, or I'm gonna do another Ultra Ball. So I set up. So for some reason I just really want that Lampent. So I think that's another 4 for the additional setup. Right there I was asking if he wanted to cut, but he said that no cut. So alright, so I do see a VS Seeker in my hand. I'm going to do another Battle Compressor. I think I managed to get 3 Battle Compressors going this turn. I'm pretty sure I get another one if this was the second. So I'm counting, making sure I've got all my lamp ints. Oh, and okay, I don't know what's going on there. There, okay, got that straightened out. That was another pro play. Confuse everyone, and that's when you switch energies and put stuff in your discard into your hand. All right, so I get more Night Marchers into the discard, and what do we do? This is the longest turn ever. Ugh. I feel like such a pro, but yeah, these Night March decks just take a long time sometimes when you get a really good start, and you basically that's what you want, is to just take forever to get rid of everything you can. So here we go, a trainer's mail. I am just really trying to set up. I know I need to get a stadium. It really sucks that I have two in the discard if I want to start using that Punkaboo. So the fun thing about these puzzles of time is you can really set your hand up how you want it if you get them right. So I believe what I do here is, and I put another, I'm thinking that Jirachi is going to be a big deal. So I'm putting another Fighting Fury belt on that to just give it a little more life and just a little more attack. But really it's just because I'm planning on using that to get rid of the DCEs that Jordan's going to be playing. So here, this is what my strategy here is. I'm trying to get rid of some stuff that I need to get back with the Puzzles of Time. Because the way Puzzle of Time works, if you play two at once, you can get two cards from the discard and put them into your hand. So here I discarded my third and final stadium because I know I need it. I'm also discarding the Hex Maniac because I'm going to try to stall a bit. We'll see if I actually play it. Hopefully I don't, because I did already play Sycamore. So we will find out. Oh, that's going to be very embarrassing if I end up playing it and we don't catch it. Get super top pro. I should have been at a regionals, I feel, if that happened. So I get the Dimension Valley. I always thought it was Dimensional Valley, but it's Dimension Valley. I figured that out when I was writing it on my list. So Dimension Valley and the Hex Maniac is what I pull. And let's see what I do. Please don't play it. Okay, I don't play it. Alright, so I'm not as pro as I thought. Alright, so it's Jordan's turn now. Again, that is a Seismitoad EX in the active, and he plays a level ball. Of course, I didn't know that there was a glare there. It was the only place that we can really set up. So it looks like he level balls, and he's going to do an Ultra Ball as well. I don't know what he discarded for that Ultra Ball. And the way that we had the camera set up, I didn't understand what was going on, but now I see that well, once I saw it, my recording device was off. So we have like a really zoomed in view, so I was like, why do I have to set this camera in such a weird angle? But anyway, that's what ended up happening. So you got a zoomed in view of the game going on. So yeah. Alright, so that was a Zubat that he put down. I don't know what else he did. I can't tell what that is. Oh, okay, so he Ultra Balled, I assume, for the Shaman, and he did a setup. He must have grabbed the VS Seeker. He probably discarded that and got the Shaman, but then put the Shaman in the discard. We're doing tons of pro plays here. This is what all the pro players are doing. Those are notes that you need to be taking. End baits, shifting energy or damage around, and complaining to your head judge. That's what you need to do win games. Alright, so I do survive that Quaking Punch. I can't use items anymore, but I do survive, which is impressive for a Joltik with that Fighting Fury belt. So I've got 70 HP. So now I'm at, I gotta do math now, I think 40. Yeah, there you go, 40 HP left. So I can still kind of, unless he gets a Golbat down. Hopefully I play the Hex Maniac, but anyway. Um, let's see what actually happens. This was a couple days or yesterday, so I don't really remember. I play the Hex Maniac, and I pass, so I don't have any energy. I feel like what I started doing was playing teammates a lot, which really helped out as well. So possibly what I'm doing is I'm waiting for Joltik to die so that I can actually play the teammates and get some energies going. So something got put down on that Shaman. Again, that's a Zubat on the bench, and it really sucks that there's such a bad glare, but again, we didn't catch that. So from what I did see, he's got a Lysandre in his hand. He's going to go in Juniper. It looks like there's a DCE there, a Crobat, and looks like there's two DCEs, a Water Energy. So that was a intense Sycamore there. Alright, so there goes the Muscle Band. So I'm dying this turn. I'm pretty sure I'm happy about that. So Quaking Punch, he takes his prize. That was a big deal for the Seismitoad to get rid of all those DCEs. I think, and sorry Jordan, but I think I remember, because Jordan showed me his list. He wanted to know what he should play, and I remember seeing the 3 water and the 4 DC. So I have a good idea of how many energy he's playing. I did show him mine as well, because I was trying to decide if I wanted Zerosic or the Startling Megaphone. And I just figured, well, if he's playing Toad, I told him, oh, and all my energies are clumped, and they're all the top deck. So that was gonna be my top deck. It's just energy, energy, energy. So thank goodness I had that teammates. So yeah, so I knew the energy that he had, and so I knew what I was trying to do. I was making sure. So I was keeping track, because. So for right now, I think there's 2 DCEs and a Water Energy. So really, he only has 2 more Water Energies and a DCE. And he doesn't play Puzzles of Time. He couldn't fit that in. So I'm actually borrowing his Puzzle of Time. So I'm using it against him. Alright, so I'm possibly getting the Night. I think I just got the 180 at that point with the Joltik that died. So I get the Zerosic and the Metal Energy. I don't really know why I didn't get the other Dimension Valley. I know that Jordan plays supporters based on the list. I don't quite remember what they were, but so here he plays a Hammer. He gets rid of the DCE, and he's gonna try to do the Scoop Up for the Shaman, I believe. So that doesn't work. Pretty sure that was big. He's got a lot of Zubats. Oh, and I think yeah, he's got a Water Energy there, so I think he doesn't get an energy. I wish I can see what's in his discard there. Let's see this. So there's a Water. I'm pretty sure there's got to be either 2 or 3 DCs in that discard pile. I also got the Zerosic just in case. So I'm pretty much set. I didn't think that was gonna happen, but the start I had was just insane. So he goes ahead and he does VS Seeker for the Sycamore, and I believe that is, I think, a Toad. I'm not sure. And that really sucks about the glare. So sorry about that. We're playing ghost cards. Alright, so I bring up the VS Seeker. I should have brought up the Sycamore too, but I knew he was doing that. So that's another tip that you guys should start doing is, as we saw with the end bait debacle, or forgetting that he played a supporter, when you VS Seeker and use a supporter from your discard, go ahead and pull that supporter out to actually show you're playing it. That way there's no confusion. Um, anyway, those little tips. Little tips. Alright, and so then he passes. Or he does, oh, he does swoop across. And I was like, well, what's swoop across do again? So there I'm trying to figure it out. Because I'm really amazing at math and counting dice. Alright. And I'm pretty sure I'm super happy here because now I can start using items again. And the awesome thing about the puzzle of time is that you can essentially just get everything back. It's insane, especially with Night March. You can just get your DCEs back. There was a game that I played where I could get rid of all my DCEs if I really needed to. I think I got rid of 3 DCEs in one of my games, and I was able to get, both of them back with the Puzzle of Time. So playing that Puzzle of Time in a Night March deck is insane. There was a point too where I teammates for Puzzle of Time because I think I was out of the DCEs, so I teammates for 2 Puzzle of Times and then got my DCEs back. Insane. Alright, so I'm getting rid of and here I'm playing a 1/1 Bronzong, and I'm not too sure still if I like it. I do sort of like the concept of being able to Meta Links, but with the Puzzle of Time, I feel like, you have so much energy at your disposal at this point. It's almost useless, but it does help to be able to set up on the bench. And then against like Aegislash and other things that stop, or Jirachi, it's good to have the basic stuff going. So I think I might keep it. This honestly I built the deck like the evening before and showed it to another member of our team, Miguel, and so and honestly that's all I did. I just built my list, showed him, and I think he showed me one of his, so I looked at that and that was it. That night I built the deck because I wouldn't have enough time. I scrambled to get there, and so I was just rolling with it. So this is actually like officially the first time I've played that deck, and I ended up doing pretty well. So but it was a league challenge, whatever. Alright, so I Zerosic the DCE. Brutal. I think that's his 3rd DCE here, and I think I know it. I definitely know it in the match. So he evolves to the Crobat, kills my whatever it's called, sorry. Bungaboo. Play 1 Floatstone, so I don't know if I play a Floatstone on my Shaman knowing that I can just retreat it, or if I'm gonna AZ. I eventually get comfortable enough knowing that he's not gonna get his energies. So this one, I don't know what I couldn't tell. I could tell over there, but I couldn't tell here. Yeah, so another giant sycamore, so I have to look at that. Let's see if I can make it out. We got 1, 2. So maybe there's just 2 DCEs in there. I feel like there's more though. Alright, so he's playing the bats game here at this point. I think that's really all that can be done. I don't see an energy. He already played the Sycamore, so he can't do anything. He's got a Via Seeker, Lysandre, Crushing Hammer. Alright, and he goes for the Punkaboo, so that's going to be 40 HP, or 40 damage. Alright, so I get another chance here of using items. I do see the AZ, so I think this is where I play the AZ down. Alright, so what am I going to Ultra Ball for? Is it going to be another Shaman? It can't be because I did discard it earlier, so I am evolving to the Bronzong. I'm not sure if I intended to do that or it was just sort of like I need to get rid of some stuff here. Oh yeah, so this is the AZ. So I'm going to AZ, I'm going to bring up my Punkaboo, I believe, and just sort of hope for the best. So that's a fresh 6 from the setup. Alright, so we get another puzzle piece. We've got a Via Seeker, it looks like. We do got the DCE. It looks like I got a metal energy as well with the float stone. Alright, and I got, man, those puzzle pieces. So nice. Alright, so I'm assuming I'm low on attackers. So I get the teammates and the Punkaboo. Smart decisions, Ian. Very smart. And sorry that my discard pile is off. Like I said, camera was messed up. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I should be benching that Punkaboo. Um, I guess I just feel safe. I don't, it's weird. I didn't even Metal Links. I'm assuming at this point I pretty much know he's got nothing. I think he's got like 1 energy left. So that must be why I'm playing like that. I don't know. um, and plus I've got teammates like, oh, I can just get whatever I need at that point. But it would suck if he got rid of the floatstone. That would be horrible. So again, I didn't really set myself up to be safe there. Alright, and he does the Sycamore. I can't really tell how many prizes I have. Oh, they're right there. I saw he had a judge. It's probably better if he did the judge, but I think at this point he's really fishing for a DCE. But the judge would have messed me up. I wouldn't have had the teammates. I wouldn't have had the Punkaboo. I would basically have really nothing, and I'd have to hopefully get something at that point. So I've got teammates here. I've got my Punkaboo. I can really get just anything at this point. Energies. Oh, I don't know what's happening here. Oh, okay. He did an attack with evolving. So I guess that's what happened, and then he did the Quaking Punch for 50. Alright. And so at this point too, I can play teammates. I think I questioned it. I was like, can I? And he's like, I don't know. And then we read it, and it's just as long as a Pokemon was knockout from your last turn. So I believe that is what's going to happen here. I'm like, yeah, I think I can play it. Oh, we already had the DC. Yeah, so here we are. So I'm reading the card now. I'm like, no, you can play it as long as anything's been knocked out. I don't really know what I'm looking for. I do have everything I need. Looks like 2 VS Seekers. Not much there from what I can tell. I don't really know what it took. But I feel content enough here. I'm still not doing the metal links. Maybe I do. It's just, why am I not? It's just crazy. I'm not even metal linking. Pro play. All right, so at this point, that has to have been the third DCE. And 2 water energy, so I think he just has 1 water energy left. So it's essentially it's become my game. I've got 1 more prize. There's not much else that can be done. Let's see what he goes for. He gets a Golbat, a Crobat. So, yeah, he's definitely playing smarter. So what he's going to be trying to do here is, if it works out, is he's going to try to kill my Punkaboo. Because he can evolve to a Crobat, that's 30. If he can evolve to a Golbat, that's another 20, and then he can attack with the Dimensional Valley, which would kill my Punkaboo. Oh, there is I think that's a Seismitoad, or those are 2 Shaman full arts. Or one's a Toad, I think. Alright, so that is a Crobat evolution. He's going to level ball for the Golbat. Which is very smart. I basically, I don't know what I was doing. I made it really risky. I mean, $50, $60, $70. I don't know what's gonna happen here. He's gonna do the Crobat's attack and knock me out. $50. Oh, I think I have the DC in my hand, and that's game. Alright, and that was pretty much it. That was round 2 of a 5-round league challenge. I ended up 4-1 getting first place, and Jordan ended up 3-1-1. And that is it. So hopefully you enjoyed that round. Sorry about the camera and the glare. Anyway, this is Ian here from TRS Team Real Salty, and until next time, keep making those pro plays and stay salty.